So a while back, when I was selling insurance and financial products as a side hustle, I met a man of 54. His wife was about 50, and they had three kids. They were renting their house at the time, and they had a combined income of about $70,000 in California. So that's not a lot of money for those of you who know how expensive California is. And he found out I help people with their finances and stuff like that. And so I went to his house, sat on the table, we reviewed his finances, and he was very honest with me. You know, he's someone we respected in the community. He was a pillar of the community. He was a leader in the community. We looked up to him a lot. And he opened up to me. He says, "Listen, man." When I asked him how much money he had in the bank or how much money he had saved, he told me, "I don't have any money. I don't have any money," is what he told me. And I'm thinking to myself and say, he is a 54-year-old man. He doesn't have any money saved for retirement. And I sat there. I could see the fear in his eyes. His wife was scared too. It's almost like they were opening up about their finances to a stranger for the first time. The only people who knew how they were doing is themselves. And here I was, I'm sitting there, and they believed it's like telling the doctor, right? You go to see a doctor, and you're honest with the doctor. It doesn't matter what you're suffering from. You tell the doctor and say, "Look, I have pain here, there, places you wouldn't tell anybody, but because you understand that the doctor is there to help you, you're gonna be honest with them." And so this couple was honest with me. They're like, "We don't have any money," and I'm thinking to myself, what can I do for these guys? And at 54, life insurance is expensive. That was his concern. He's like, "Look, I don't know, something can happen to me. I'd like to buy life insurance." They are the premiums were through the roof. At 54, we're talking $600 a month. It was a lot. That age. Life insurance is cheaper when you're younger. The older you get, the more expensive it is. And so theirs was up there. And I just told him, I said, "I don't think it makes sense for you to buy this policy. I'd like to make money off of it, but I just didn't think it was. It just seemed expensive for them. They couldn't afford it. They just couldn't afford it." And so I just told him, I said, "Hey, the best you can do is see if you can save this money, put it aside. But even if they try to invest it in the market, for how long? I mean, this man was not going to be able to retire. You know, if he was going to put the money in the market, $500 a month for 15 years, he was going to be 70 years old by the time he's trying to retire. There is no way he was going to have a nest egg big enough to last him his lifetime." And I didn't know what to tell him. It's like telling a patient and say, "Hey, you have terminal cancer, and there's nothing we can do." That's how it felt. It's like, how do you help a person who's already 54 years old to save, let's say, $500 a month? $500 a month is only $6,000 a year. That's not a lot of money. And then if you do that in 10 years, if you just saved that money, so it's only $60,000, compounding, it'll get you maybe to $100,000. But still, that's not a lot of money to retire on. And so, the takeaway from this video, guys, is there's some of you watching this video right now. You are 40 years old. You don't have any money. And you're thinking to yourself, "Man, how am I going to be able to retire?" It's not too late. You have at least 20 years. That's if you retire 60. But people are living longer, right? They living healthy lives, and you can last until 65, 70 if that's what you want to do. Retirement is not about the age. It's about having enough capital, really, having enough capital to produce income that is able to sustain you without having to work. So figure out how much you make today. Let's say your lifestyle is 5,000. You need $5,000 a month to maintain the same lifestyle you have today. So what we need to do is figure out how much money do we need to save so we can produce $5,000 every single month for the rest of your life without working. So $5,000 multiplied by 12, that's again $60,000. $60,000. Let's say typically you want to withdraw maybe 6%, 4 to 6%. Let's assume it's 6%, right? So you need $60,000 a year, meaning you need to save at least $1 million. $1 million to be able to produce an income of $60,000. Of course, it's tax and everything else. So let's just assume you need $5,000. You're gonna pay taxes off of that, whatever. But you need about $1 million saved for you to still create an income of $5,000 a month, assuming you don't have a mortgage, right? Assuming you don't have any payments, assuming that you also have long-term care, assuming that all these things have been taken care of somehow, and you just need $5,000 to live off of, you can do it. It becomes difficult to start at 50, but it can be done. But it's just difficult. At 60, I don't know how you do it. So what I'm urging you in this video is start early. It's never too late to start putting money aside for your retirement. Do not be like the individual I was just talking about who say they didn't have money at 54. And there's a lot of you right now watching this video. You are in those shoes right now. That's why you clicked on this video, because you do realize I don't have any money. I don't know who to tell. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what's going to happen to me. Companies don't have pensions anymore. But I've not saved any money. It is a scary place to be in where you don't have any money. But my encouragement to you is it's never too late to start putting money aside. It's never too late. Don't throw in the towel and just say, you know what, I give up, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. You can't control the past, but surely you can control the future, and you can start saving money today. Anyhow, if you like this video, please click the like button, and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Click that notification button so that you're notified every time I upload a video. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.